Welcome to Future Talks at Reflect. We're here today with Tony Jamous, founder of Oyster. Tony, it's good to have you with us. So I'll jump to the first question. How is Oyster changing the future of work?
Thank you for having me here, Michael.
My pleasure.
Oyster is a global employment platform. So what we do is we remove all the barriers in front of companies to employ anyone anywhere. So essentially, as the world moves into remote work, and as we have increasingly talent shortage happening in the world, companies can now hire outside of locations where they have offices. Just think about it. There's 1 billion knowledge workers coming into the workforce in the next 10 years. Hundreds of millions of them are in plus and minus 5 hours time zone from Cyprus. This is already a workforce that companies in Cyprus can tap into, and Oyster make that process of global hiring as easy as local hiring.
That's awesome. Now, in terms of the workforce, there have been tectonic shifts in the last few years. So we had the rise of remote work. I think according to McKinsey, remote work was accelerated by 43 times during the pandemic. We have the Generation Z, which is the largest generation in the history to enter the workforce. So there are a lot of challenges, opportunities in the market right now. In your experience, what are those opportunities? What are the biggest opportunities and what are the biggest challenges in the workforce right now?
So let's start with the biggest challenges. I mean, today companies are looking to hire talent that is increasingly in demand. So how do you make your organization to become a talent magnet? Of course, now you can pay people more, you can give them great benefits, but the number one expectation that people are having today after we exit this phase post-pandemic is flexible and remote work. People want to have control over their life. They want to balance their life better while staying highly engaged and highly productive. And by doing that, by giving people that opportunity to have flexibility and freedom, not only you become a talent magnet, but you can also increase your engagement in the company. Just to give you some data points, when Airbnb decided that they want to start hiring globally and move to remote work, their career page traffic have increased tenfold. At Oyster, we receive 14,000 job applications per month, and we were able to hire 650 people in 18 months in over 80 countries, coming from 100 different nationalities. So you become a talent magnet and address the biggest challenge that the world is facing today, which is talent shortage in the knowledge work. And to give you some data on that challenge, there are 90 million jobs going unfulfilled in the West today, mostly knowledge workers. According to BCG, that's $8.5 trillion of economic loss. That's 2 times the economy of Germany. So smart countries and economies like Cyprus that are restricted by their geographical location, Cyprus is less than 10,000 square kilometers, they can turbocharge their economy by tapping into that available talent pool and take a disproportionate share of this $8.5 trillion.
And in Cyprus, we have a big shortage of technical talent. So I could use the phrase, the world is our oyster right now to find that talent and bridge that gap. The next question is a personal one. You were the CEO of a large company before, and you made the jump into the entrepreneurial journey again to start Oyster. How was that like? How did you take that decision? What inspired you to do it?
I wanted to follow my purpose, and so my previous company was an API business for building communication application that went public in mid-2016, got acquired last year by Ericsson for a number of $1 billion. And so when I left this business and took some time off, I wanted to calibrate what I do with what I believe in. And I stumbled among these statistics around the global economy and how the talent shortage is a big opportunity for the economy overall, and I believe that talent is available everywhere. So I envisioned a platform, a software platform that made global hiring as easy as local hiring, and it was clear that that's how I wanted to align what I do with what I believe in. I wanted to focus on how can we make a dent in global inequality, how can we reverse brain drain. Great talent, think about the great talent here in Cyprus, don't have to leave the island to go to find better opportunity elsewhere. So you can protect communities, you can send foreign direct investment into communities that badly need these hard currencies. And at Oyster, we are first and foremost a mission-driven company. We are a B Corp, a benefit corporation, putting the mission at the center of everything we do, and we are committing to sending over $1 billion of foreign direct investment into emerging economies by 2024, and we are on track to achieve that.
Yeah, that is great. My last question would be, what would Tony Jamous advise the generation that is entering the workforce now and the older generation that is already in the workforce and they're looking for a career orientation?
Look, remote work unlocks opportunity for many people around the world. People who can travel, go to the office, caregivers, disproportionately women in the workforce. If you are a great talent, I want you to think about that the world is your oyster for you looking for a job. Your great job opportunity is not necessarily in 20-mile radius from where you live or in the city where you are. There are amazing companies out there, distributed companies that are human-centric, that are here to invest in your human capital that might not be close to you. So I want you to think about the world as you're looking for a job.
Yeah. And I will take that as the key takeaway, that your dream job is not within a 20-mile radius. It could be anywhere, and you can use Oyster to find it. Tony, that was very insightful. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for watching. We will see you at the next Future Talks episode.